Hi, I'm Rawlins Gilliland, and welcome to another edition of Rawlins' Retail Reality Check on the Gift and Home channel. This time I'm talking about, in my ongoing series on sales, about romancing the merchandise. In my consultant business, where I look at people, merchants, I'm looking at you, and your sales staff, and trying to decide, all right, what's missing here besides enthusiasm? And that very often is an ability to romance the merchandise. It took me a long, long time to realize this was another one of those sort of things that differentiated what I had done versus what I was observing. Let's talk about it. Words and expressions can make a difference, and here are some examples. First of all, little words like, when somebody says, like in the store, how much is it? Well, it costs. That's what the salesperson says. I'd say, it's a real value. I love the word value. We talk in retail management about cost-value relationship and how the customer really sees that. You know what? The first subliminal message sent by you and your sales staff should be the value instead of it costs. Little words that are mundane and ordinary over here, they're like the wash and wear blouse versus something a little bit special. And that's the word pretty. Pretty is kind of like, oh, excuse me, I'm going to take a nap here. It's pretty, oh, well. What about it's lovely or it's beautiful? That's much, much more romantic. If somebody says you're pretty, you're not nearly as impressed if they tell you you're inherently alluring and embody the seductive beauty of ethereal nuance. All right, what about? It's nice. Well, that's really nice. It's nice. I love it when they say, are you looking for anything special? I always want to say, no, I was hoping to find something ordinary and mundane. It's nice. Well, you know what? I think terrific is a little bit better word. What about quality? Let's talk about craftsmanship. I don't like the expression, it's a good price. I like it's well priced. That just sounds a little bit more seductive. You know what? Sales is about seduction. All right, let's talk about expressions. It's made like versus it's created as. That's a little bit more upscale. They do it by, when you're describing, how something's made. They do it by, that's not very good. They say the technique used is. How's that sound? Better? All right, can I help you? That's boring. About how can I serve you? How can I help you? That's what I like better. Not can I. How can I help you? They're in the store. I don't like gratuitous comments that people make to salespeople to try to break the ice. I don't think it breaks the ice. I think it breaks the mood. When somebody says, cute sweater, well, that's sort of dumb. But let's just, even if you're going to say something dumb, let's at least say it not quite as dumb. What about, what a nice knit. Call it a knit. That's better than a sweater. Besides, in summer, who wants to be in a sweater? What about is this the first time here? That's sort of dull. That's like, do you belong? Can I see your ID? What about if we get to, have you been a guest in our store before? Or have you shopped with us before? I'm so glad you're here. People used to make fun of me because I looked so enthusiastic and happy they were there. Well, I guess so. I was on commission. I tried to sell to the lamps and the ottomans, but you know what? They never bought a thing. But the people did. What about, that's an amazing look. How emphatic is that? It reinforces your enthusiasm for what you've created when you set that table. And last but not least, let's talk about come back. That sounds so silly. That's like you're calling to the dog. Sheba, get out of the flower bed. No. Come back. What does that mean? What about, I so appreciate you shopping with me. I so appreciate you shopping with us. I'm so glad you've been here. I've enjoyed it. I hope you have too. I'm looking forward to doing more of it. Look, every word I say. This is Rawlins' Retail Reality Check, and this is the Gift and Home channel. And you know what? Stay tuned for some more rubber meets the road reality about what makes you rich, happy, successful, alluring, and magnetic.